Traveled far. Have you got something? You show a lot of promise. What is it? It just happened to be near my school. This was convenient for me, as I'd always wanted to be accomplished in the literary and martial arts. Also, the Chiba Dojo is said to be one of the 3 great dojos of Edo. So I felt that merely by joining, I was sure to turn heads. Indeed, if you want to rub shoulders with the best of the best, you can do no better than being a certified Hokushin Itoryu master. I wouldn't say that, but if you're wondering why I challenged you to a match, it was merely to test your strength. I was curious, after all. Besides, had Ryoma come to me with a measly job that anyone could do, I'd have rejected him. And why not? I'm not at all like those other Ronin you see bumbling about. I don't work for loose change. I see. That's all for now. See you around.
Oh. Looking for me? Has something happened? How agreeable! Go ahead. I'll do my best to answer. I don't remember exactly, but I was very young. I saw my brother training, and I wanted to do so as well. Our father had a children's sword made for me. And my brother and I would take him on every day. Since becoming a master, I've tended to favor the polearm, but I also have some skill with the kodachi. We should spar soon. I'm not sure it qualifies as an interest, but I'm trained in moxibustion. My uncle taught me the method as formulated by the Lord of Mito himself. Our students say I'm good enough to do it for a living. And perhaps I will, seeing as my brother will inherit the dojo. When that day comes, I hope you'll give me your custom. He's the one who started it. A few years ago, at the banquet to celebrate his appointment as dojo head, he said that I would make a fine wife. Before I knew what was happening, my uncle was making arrangements. And the rest of it, I believe you know. It's as if it were yesterday. Remember what I said to you in Yoshiwara? I told you that I wanted to look clearly at Ryoma, accepting who he is now. Since then, I've been watching him. From afar, of course. Lest the sight of me scare him away. He's really quite the man about town, isn't he? Always making friends, trusted by all. I can't help but wonder, what virtue do I possess that might make me worthy of him? I've given this a lot of thought, but have yet to come up with an answer. So I wonder if I might have better luck asking you, seeing as you two are so close. Tell me, what is my greatest virtue? I must know. Is there anything you find special about me? Stop it! Nothing could be farther from the truth. I mean, really? How strange. Anyway, you're saying I'll need to focus on more than martial arts to make myself worthy of Ryoma, right? Your words have inspired me to accentuate my strong points. Thank you.
There's a fair wind blowing today. You can practice gliding here. Why don't you give it a try? Okay, I'll get things ready. Good job. Did you get a good feel for riding the winds?
que oui. Écoutez. Oui, c'est exact. Oui. En effet.
Ah, drawn here by the sweet scent of gunpowder? However good your gun, you might as well be wielding a club if you can't hit anything. How about a bit of training? All right, let's see what you've got. You're quite the shot, huh? Consider me impressed.
Oui. Je pense que oui. Écoutez. Oui, c'est exact. Oui. Mais ce n'est pas tout.
Huh.
Help! Somebody! Anybody! You'll help me, will you? It's my minder. He's in terrible danger. I was out looking for customers last night when I saw some unsavory types. They were disposing of a samurai's body in the moat. And in my shock, I let out a cry. I fled as fast as I could to my minder, who hid me under the floor. But when the villains couldn't find me, they took him instead. Please save him! I beg you! Save my minder! Oh, Thank you so much. He was taken to the back streets of the pleasure district. Please hurry before it's too late.
Out with it. Where's the girl? Tell us the truth, and we'll spit.
Thank you. Those thugs run this town like it's their own playground. And they'll keep harassing us till you take out their boss. So I'm begging you, help us, please. They hold court at the big estate out by the rice fields to the north. You go ahead. I'll follow close behind.
Well, now, you're alone too, are you? It's been quite a day for a fearless guest. You've come for this lot, is that it? Right. Look here. You seem reasonable. How about we make a deal, you and I? I'll pay you if you leave quietly and forget that you saw anything. So, you're not willing to negotiate? In that case, I hope you're prepared to die! Cheeky bastard! A hand here, boy! You tired? I sure ain't.
You did it. I really can't thank you enough.
Thank you. Really, Edo is too much. We'd best set up in some other town. But I'll let the others know you helped me. Goodbye.
It's always a pleasure. We have wares that may interest you. Please, take care.
What is it this time? How splendid. All right. Out with it. Indeed. We've been friends since childhood. And though he is 3 years my senior, we pretty much grew up together. I come from a poor family and have endured much hardship. That I am alive today is thanks to Saigo. We may not agree on everything, but we share a deep bond of mutual trust. One might say, he is the other part of me. So, that's how you see me, eh? I suppose we could chalk it up to the times we live in. There are so many challenges vying for one's attention. Hence my constant need for a pipe. I well know tobacco to be an indulgence, but the day I stop smoking it is the day I end up looking more severe than ever. Princess Atsuko was adopted by Lord Shimazu at the age of 17. Since then, she has lived to carry out the duties assigned to her. Immured within the inner sanctum of Edo Castle, she has had to wage a lonely fight for government reform. And her sole consolation is that feline, which perhaps explains the inordinate amount of affection she showers upon it. I see. By your leave.
Over here. Oh, it's you. I understand you work for Katsu now. That being the case, there's a duty I would have you perform. I was the wife of the previous shogun, you know. There's no hiding such things from me. But I speak in jest. Katsu serves the shogunate. It stands to reason I have dealings with them. The duty in question is the protection of the shogunate vassals. Following the purge, resentment towards the shogunate has continued to grow. And of late, I've been feeling uneasy. Without definite proof of a threat, however, I can't set people to work. Thus, I would turn to you for help. If you have any other questions, I'd be glad to answer them. I wish I did, but I can't say anything for certain. I'd be happy if it turns out it was all in my mind. So, will you do it? Will you protect our retainers? Wonderful. I can see why Katsu places his trust in you. If something were to happen, it would be after everyone has left the castle. You may stand by in the area till then. It appears I was right to feel uneasy. Katsu's escort has not returned. Deishu Takahashi. He's a warrior of great skill, and I like to think there's no need to worry. Still, we can't afford to lose Katsu. Not now, of all times. I will come with you. No. But I wish to see what is happening for myself. I shall gladly bear the admonishment afterwards. I have made my decision. Let's be on our way. But my dress is not suited for the rains. I'm afraid you'll have to give me a lift. Let's go.
Go!
The last time I rode like this, I must have been with my stepfather.
Go!
Katsu was assaulted at the fireworks display on the Sumida River. He ought to have been more careful. He is a true patriot, you know. We must protect such people at all costs. I figured there'd be bandits along the way. Here, I'll step back and let you take care of them.
Those shoguns of cowards are mashing together to make a stand.
Don't mind me. Help Katsu!
You're here! Ha! Unfortunate.
I
cut down all those who side with the shogunate! No, not like this!
I feared the worst for a moment there. Sorry for the hassle. You're from Satsuma, aren't you?
What if I am?
Well, well, this is quite the predicament. If she were to find out about this...
It seems the situation is under control. I'm glad both you and Takahashi are safe. As for the villain... What? Nakamura?
Princess, what are you doing here?
I should ask you that. With Lord I's death, Satsuma should have made peace with the shogunate. Yet, here you are making trouble.
With all due respect, I think that's a mistake. The shogunate should not have opened up Japan. It isn't fit to rule. Mr. Saigo would surely say the same.
Imbecile! The Saigo I knew would never think of doing something so foolish as attacking Katsu! I won't listen to any more of this nonsense. You'll be dealt with later. Now be gone from my sight! Forgive me. It's just... I wasn't expecting to see a familiar face. Of late, I had been feeling that something was amiss at the residence. In hindsight, that must have been the source of my unease. The blame for this incident lies with the Satsuma. We've caused a great deal of trouble, and for that, I apologize. Indeed. I, too, enjoyed riding with you. I look forward to the opportunity to share a horse again.
So, as to what happens next, it'd cause complications with the Satsuma if we punished Nakamura. I believe it'd be best to simply pretend none of this happened.
As you say. My thanks, Katsu. I must thank you as well. Your service will not go unrewarded.
You there? Do you enjoy scary stories? Oh, you like scary stories, yes? That's why you've come to me. I'm a storyteller, you see. But lately I've grown tired of the same old tales. While it's nice to make people laugh, what I really want to do is scare them. To begin with, I thought I'd get new props to liven up the performance. So I commissioned a ghost picture from a well-known artist in Yotsuya. Alas, it's been a while now, and I haven't heard anything about the picture. Could I trouble you to check on the artist for me? Don't you know? Yotsuya is famous for being haunted. I figured an artist from here would be able to paint better ghost pictures. Wonderful! Please see to it as soon as you can. I'll be here working on my stories in the meantime.
Oh.
But I only borrowed a paltry sum. You must be mistaken.
Scram! Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, you come to settle this man's debt. You wanna fight? I'll bash your brains in!
Wait a minute. You work for that storyteller, don't you? You really saved my skin. Here, take this.
Huh.
Hi there. Your friend's the storyteller asked me to give you a message. He said he was headed to Oiwa Inari Shrine.
Good traveler, come here.
Oh dear, I must have fallen asleep. Oh, it's you. Seems like I fell asleep while listening to the sound of that shamisen. The shrine is rumored to be haunted, you see. I thought I'd come and get some inspiration for my story. I saw a beautiful woman heading in, so I followed after her. That's when I heard someone playing a shamisen. And that's all I remember. Of course! That woman! She must have been a ghost! You're joking! Such a beauty couldn't possibly be a ninja. Body? I don't see one anywhere. She was a ghost. There's no doubt about it. Ah, thanks a lot. This ghost, she's the spitting image of the woman I saw. What's more, she's even holding a shamisen. A shamisen, yes. The sun would be perfect for livening up the performance. Now that I have props as well as a story, my new stage is set. Mark my words, the name Enjo will become synonymous with horror.
I'm glad to see you. Couldn't be happier. Really? That would be great. Oh, it looks like you have quite the collection. Good work. If you want me to improve this, I'll need more reading material. What would you like me to work on? I have a hunch you will be back again. Am I right?
quickly now!
上等だ
Thank you for saving me. This isn't much, but I want you to have it.
There's a mighty awful stench coming from the water. The canal water has been stinking like hell lately. It's making life hard for everyone nearby. Why, the kind that makes you bring up your meal. Care to have a whiff? Anyway, the water comes from a reservoir past here. I'd go and check on it, but the area's rife with dangerous beasts. With a weapon like that, I'll bet you know how to handle yourself. Would you mind investigating the reservoir for us? Really? We're in your debt. Please find out what's causing the stench and let me know.
Is there anyone with confidence in their martial skills? Ah, excellent. Are you ready? Begin!
Let's begin.
Enough! A fine display. Here's a token of my thanks. How you handled my pupil's attacks and threw him off balance was truly impressive.
Well, boys, it seems it's out. So go find the dogs and silence them!
Damn fools.
Oh, come!
Who were those guys? Phew, I'm glad you came back when you did. So, what was going on at the reservoir? Whatever it is, I bet those thugs are involved. I'll take your advice and leave it at that. Well, I suppose we better give the reservoir a good clean. Thanks a lot for all your help.
How are you? Been well, I trust? Ah, music. Taken any photographs lately? I'd love to see them. Be sure to drop by again.
What is it? Oh, how amusing. And what would that be? Ah, so you remember what I said at the British legation? I only wish the answer was so simple. When I'm sure you people are nothing but savages, you reveal a refinement in the most unexpected of places. Whatever it is certain the English do not have it. It seems clear that you are no ordinary people. That is all I can state with certainty. Well, I suppose I won't deny that. It is a beautiful place. Mount Fuji, for instance, is particularly stunning. The way its majestic peak glistens with snow, despite the raging fire that burns within, the contrast is rather arresting. I am as glad to gaze at it as I would be to climb it. If it were possible, I would lop it off and bring it all the way back to England. Very well, then. Till we meet again.
How are you? Been well at... Ah, music to my ears. I was hoping you'd see that. Well, I can see that you worked hard on this. Be sure to drop by again. Ah, you're back.
I'm listening. How wonderful.
What's that? My father was a smart man, a scholar who even balanced the daimyo's books. But due to his social standing, he was treated like dirt. How can we hope to catch up with the West when a soldier's son must become a soldier and a retainer's son must walk the same path? When I saw how Western society works, how those with ability are rewarded regardless of their station at birth, I was deeply moved. I want Japan to adopt this principle at all costs, for the sake of my late father too. I suppose I'll have to tell you the story. When I was young, I spent all my energy learning Dutch. But when I arrived in Yokohama, all the Westerners spoke English, and English alone. And sadly, my Dutch withered on the vine. Every now and again, I heard people say that learning Dutch was behind the times. But little did I know how right they were. To be able to interact with the West, I have no choice but to become proficient in English. A lesson learned the hard way. I'm learning the ways of the Tatsumi Ryu, yes, but I'm more concerned with AI as a tool to train both body and mind. If I ever got into a fight with truly dangerous swords, I'd run like the wind. I won't die for no good reason. Besides, versing oneself solely in combat is of little value. It's through education that one is able to exert their true potential. Very well then.
What's on your mind? Splendid. I'll try my best to answer. I was pretty much unrivaled in my native land of Kyushu. That's what brought me to Edo and to Master Odani. I wanted to find a worthy opponent. In a best out of 3 match, Master Odani admitted defeat to me only once. At first, I was elated, but then I realized that I was now his student. Which reminds me, on that day, Master Odani treated me to a skewered dumpling. Afterwards, I washed the skewer and have kept it with me to this day. It's a keepsake from my master. Moreover, I believe that dumpling held some deeper meaning, although I haven't quite figured that out yet. He is truly the sword saint. Someone indispensable to our world of swordplay. He is constantly encouraging friendly rivalries between different sword styles to raise the bar of swordsmanship for everybody. On another level, this is meant to strengthen the bonds between our swordsmen, as it is they who will one day be called on to protect our land. I may not be strong, but I like to support my master's dream in whatever way I can. And so, I will continue to wield my sword to aid him. We both used to belong to the same Jujutsu dojo. Later on, at the suggestion of Master Odani, he became my student. I've instructed him not only in swordplay, but Zen too. But I never expected him to ascend to such heights as he has. I only hope my teachings have served him in some way. Well, know that you can come to me anytime.
Take care now.
Hello! How good of you to come!
Hello there. I've got something I wanted to run by you. The Japanese people possess a most laudable love for the natural world. Be that as it may, many of them have never grown a plant themselves, you included. Is that not a great pity? I certainly think so. But then, Eureka, I thought. You should start your own little garden. You're overthinking things. Better to learn by doing, I always say. Just start with something simple and experiment. Why? If you prove to have a green thumb, you'll never have to forage for plants again. That's what I like to hear. Good thing, too, since I already went ahead and made some preparations behind your house. I look forward to seeing what kind of plants you decide to grow.